Ma, try to talk a little lower. Okay, awesome. So, as I was saying, we have to understand that in this business, people follow people, not products or services or companies. And people are looking for people to follow. So when you're recruiting, you are connecting with someone who wants to follow you for a reason. And same thing with even people buying the product. It's something about you that they trust what you are sharing, that they're connecting with you. So in knowing this, it's like we have to promote ourselves to be the people that people want to follow by putting out value for people. When you give people value, that helps them to trust you. And we know people do business with people they know, like, and trust. So
That is such a key.
you have to give value consistently. And the way for you to, but you can only give value if you have value in you to give. So that's where the personal development comes in, right? So we all have been working on ourselves for years. So all of us have some value in us, and we are continuing to grow this value. But then once you have the value, you've got to get the value out to the marketplace. So this is where social media comes in, where people have to get over their fears of staying in the background. I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, whatever. So you talk about building an audience. You've got to take what's in you and get it out on a daily basis to an audience that wants to hear what you have to say. So the more consistent you are with messaging out to the marketplace the value that's in you, the more people, the bigger your audience is going to be, and the more people are going to be attracted to you. So people feel like when you show your power and show your difference in what you have inside of you that you're willing to give, people want to connect with that because it empowers them. They feel like, well, me attaching myself to Felicia in some type of way is going to help me to rise up. So you have to make that determination that I am a leader. I am working on me, and whatever value that you are building into you, like the things that you've learned in the last 2 months or whatever. So you've increased your intellectual property. You've increased your value. And now how can you take that and give it to the marketplace? When I say give it to the marketplace, not even necessarily give the specific things of exactly what you've learned. But you can give it in inspiration. Like you can tell people, listen, if you are starting from scratch and you don't know how to market online, it is something that can be learned easily in a short amount of time. How can I say this with confidence? Because that person was me. Now listen to this. In the last 3 months, I, Felicia, have been instrumental in attracting 800 people to me who are interested in doing business. And I didn't know how to do this 4 months ago. Wow. Isn't that huge?
That's huge.
And people will say, what?
Yes.
How about you, Felicia?
To do that. Right.
Oh my gosh. I want to be connected with you. And so when you do this to the right audience who has money, what's $100?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing when people are spending thousands of dollars for courses.
Right.
So, one of the first things you have to do is start getting yourself out to the marketplace on a daily basis. Like you just can't hide behind my hair's not done and I don't like my voice and I don't like my teeth and I don't like my hair. Just you got to start getting it out there.
Okay, all right, I'll talk to you later.
I thought about that this morning. I thought, I hide, or I have been, but now I'm feeling much more since we've been doing what we've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
I might stutter a bit here or there, trip myself up, but much more confident with being able to do that. So, absolutely. Okay.
So, it is not going to take long once you start doing this. Of course, anything is a process. But what I'm going to do is, like, you start next week giving value, making videos, showing your face a lot. Okay, and it doesn't have to be. And it's up to you how you want to do it. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to say anything about Lower Life. You don't have to say anything about the products if you don't want to. I do that, but you really don't. You can be always have curiosity. So if wellness is your passion, you can talk about things you found, things you've done. You don't have to say, here's the product. I mean, I tend to do that sometimes, but some people do, some people don't. Some like big leaders in network marketing, they don't attach themselves to a certain, they have a company, but they want everybody to feel welcome into their space. So they're not out promoting a certain company.
Okay.
So you got to feel how you want to go with that. But they're out promoting, you may be promoting wellness, and you can talk about the power of greens. You can talk about the power of amino L-arginine and L-citrulline and what it does. Because the more generic you are, the more embracing you are for more people. Of course, a company CEO would want you talking about their product or whatever, but you can do it to keep yourself more open. You can do it in a generic way so that all people from all companies, no matter what, will feel like they're benefiting from you. And then when people say, well, what is it that you have? What is it that you're doing? How are you making money? Then you can always privately have that inbox discussion with them.
Okay.
And so as you talk about growing your audience and growing your list, that's what you're doing now. Now, every person, you're looking for engagement. So people who like your post, people who comment on your post, you're having it to be that two-way street. You're going to their profile and seeing who they are, making a decision how much you want to connect with them and to keep that relationship going. Because it's like he who has the biggest list wins. So you want to grow, you want to have an email list. Because like my mother, if she sees an opportunity she likes, literally, she'll sit down, start sending out emails, and people start signing up. Because she has a list of people who keep themselves open for opportunities, people who she met, and she's found something, she sends out an exciting email, and people will be like, will start joining. So as you are meeting these people online now, get their email address. I'm talking about this new group of people from the US, whatever. Get their email addresses, and in time, you heard of an autoresponder?
Yes.
Okay. And do you use that in your business? Okay. You a CRM like Aweber or whatever, but I don't want to go too deep. But in time, you'll get into those things. That way, it allows you to send out a email to somebody and automatically you can set your follow-up letters without you having to do the follow-up. It's automatically sending them
Awesome.
out emails to stay in touch with them. But you can always have those private conversations right for now when you're asking people to, hey, what's your emails? I can send you some information because you got them on Messenger. So you want to get their email address as well. And then you always ask for the phone number. Hey, what's the phone number so I can shoot you a quick text? What's the number where I can text you?
Mhm.
So y'all know these big companies are all about data collection, right?
Yeah.
You want to collect the data so you can follow up with them different ways. Okay. So I'm going to lead you all to this book right here where it says Magnetic Sponsoring, How to Attract Endless Prospects and Team Members to You Automatically. I'm going to see if I can find a link where I can, where you can just pay for shipping for that.
Okay.
And there are communities online that you can join because what you're going to be doing is promoting to people who are looking for opportunities, but not promoting Laura Life necessarily. But you want to get to the point where you can make money from people, whether they join your network marketing company or not.
Right.
Because you have, because they've come into your fold, you want to have some type of offering, something that they can do or take advantage of and that you make money from, even if they don't join your primary company.
Okay.
So I have something I can get you set up with that. But the main thing that you want to do to get started now is giving the value. And because you have such a powerful testimony with the diabetes, and there's so many people who have diabetes, getting that messaging out would get you some sales within the next week or so.
Yeah.
Coming in. People who have money and they're ready to purchase. So I would definitely do a live with Randy talking about Thrive.
Okay.
That's going to give you a lot of good traction. So now you got to start thinking about your marketing plan. Like, what are you going to start doing to market and promote out there? So I would definitely do that.
So can I ask you a question?
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Do I need to make a new page because Jackie's attached herself to my other?
Yeah, get a new page.
Okay.
And
so a personal page, and then also like I had the Laura Life Daily Health, or just
I would do a page that is like something about Felicia, your name, and like I have Boomy TV. So we'll come up with a name.
Okay.
But it's
that's
you.
A business page.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now so you know more about growing an audience on business page than I do. So I get most of my sales from my own page.
Right.
But I'm gonna learn more about the business page because you want to. You can. I haven't been boosting and things lately, but of course we know that that it works.
Mm-hmm.
And what I would do is the same thing you tell people on the Zooms in the morning. I would go through my friends list. I don't know how many friends you have, but kind of get rid of some people and then start adding people to my regular friends list who are more entrepreneurial.
Yeah, I need to grow
Yeah.
that one. Jackie's doing the Felicia Page one. She didn't share all those tricks with me yet,
Okay.
but I can see. So I'm learning and I'm figuring that out. So I need to do the same for my regular page.
And but just like, but if you're talking, look, I need to make some money. I need to
Now.
make I need to make some sales, and this is I would do this in addition to anything else that you said that you might do.
Right.
But I do know when you start being consistent out there in your messaging, and you're talking about the issues that people are being plagued with, and you do it consistently, you're sharing that value, you're building trust, and people will come to you and buy. I mean, people come to me every day. So, like, Cassandra used to say, yeah, but you're Boomy. And people know you and whatever.
Mhm.
But it wasn't always like that. We evolve. So if you have your, like the book talks about, the true leaders in the marketplace, like the alphas, right? The alpha male and females, the leaders. And then you have the followers. They're like the betas. You got the people who are like up and coming alphas. But so you have to now start giving that value every day consistently. So those people who are looking for something, they're out there looking, will want to take an action with you.
Makes sense.
And it's really not that difficult. It's something I've been telling the team for years, but people aren't like, there's so many things that are easy to do, but easy not to do.
Mm-hmm.
If you make videos every day, if you offer value and share testimonials to an audience who is open-minded and looking for what you have, and with that consistency, they're going to come to you for the answers and do business with you. It's just going to work.
Makes
That's true.
sense.
That's very true.
Because it's not like, I mean, the things that we promote and talk about is not like only a small segment of the people need it or want it. I mean, we're at an advantage where most of America is sick,
Mhm.
you know? And if they're not sick, they know somebody who is. And there's so many people who need help with all of these things: high blood pressure, diabetes, obesity, whatever. But it's just to get it out there consistently in front of the people. So if you are, so we got to write out the goals. So you just need an extra $200 a week, right? And then you figure it out. So that's what? That's like $800 a month extra. If you make $30 on a triple bundle, that's 5 sales. Is what do you make? We make 40?
Yeah, you keep saying 30 is 40. That's stock bonus?
I thought it was 30.
I get 40 every time.
Oh. Well, let's just use 30. Because I'm thinking, I think I just got 30. Because it's 60, I think it's 60 CV. There may be an extra 10 in there somewhere. Anyway, but let's just say on 60 CV, you get 50%. So that's 30. All right. 30 times 5 is 150. So you got $150 from 5 customers. Now, so that's not even one a day for the week. So let's say you got one a day for 5 days, just one. Or even if they just bought a bottle of O2 drops, that's $20. So that's $100 extra income for the week. So on the low end, you're making an extra $400 a month. Okay, and then we're just talking about real low basic end, just in selling the product. The average person who's looking for extra income, they would be really happy with not having to leave their house and getting an extra $400 a month.
Mm-hmm.
This is just the average person, not you all, what you want to make. But most people, you get them making $300 a month, even $200, they're not going anywhere. You know, they're because that's an
They're
extra
making
$200.
something, making
Yeah.
It pays a bill.
Mm-hmm. So oh, Jonetta's watching.
Mm.
Hey, Jonetta, it's on
She
YouTube.
can't see us, can she?
So
Because you waved, that's what made me ask.
oh. No, I mean she can see me, she can't see you. Hey,
Let me turn it.
hey, Coach Danita.
Let us see me. Hi, Janetta. Hi, Coach Danita.
Yeah, you can come next time, Coach Denise. She said she should be in that room.
Yeah.
So and then so we talked about consistency, but also remember, so in the mornings we talk about online and offline together.
Mhm.
So the people that these new people you're attracting, it's all about relationship building. So when I talk to people, I'm talking to them not from like I'm selling them something, more so just connecting like a friend. And you start that relationship online and you bring it offline. So here I'm picking up the phone. Hey, look, give me a quick call. Or most times I ask them for their number, so I'm calling them. So again, this is relationship marketing. You're building a relationship and rapport with people. And you're making that connection. So I don't know if I ever finished my thought. But what I was saying is that you go from a process of being a follower to just making a decision. Wait a minute, I want to get to where the money is. I want to be a leader, and then from working on being a leader to actually being one. So you're just being intentional of making that decision and growing yourself to get to that leader. Like the things that she's doing right now. I mean, you're setting yourself up to be in a different position where more people are seeing you in a different light. You're not going to help but to make more money because more people are going to be coming to you. Already more people are coming to you to ask for money, right? Because they see things she's doing. She's made, and so it's just the energy is already building there, right? And it's just the other stuff is quickly coming to follow. All right.
Uh-huh.
So, don't worry, not many people see this. So, it's not Facebook, so it's a whole different world. What's the other thing I was gonna say? Oh, so you gotta have some really clear goals written down of what you're looking to, the target you're aiming for. You know how much you make off of people joining, and you know how much you make off of customers joining. And you just sit down and do the math and figure out, well, if I want to make X amount a week, how many of these transactions do I need to have? And this is my goal. So, just selling, if you want $300 a week and you're getting $30, you need 10. And if you're doing this, it's like, I need 2 a day for 5 days. It's just, everything is math.
If you want 30,000, you need 10 people.
Now, 30,000, right. That's whole 30,000 is alpha. You gotta, that's a 5-year plan minimal of being an alpha. So you gotta get to that positioning. But it all starts but the thing is, if you want $30,000 a month, you gotta have thousands of people that you're helping to make 300.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta know how to make that, and then show other people how to make that, and then you get to override that.
Awesome.
So, it's really not much more to say right now. Then the first thing you just need to start doing is getting yourself, I guess, on a plan of get out there,
Mhm.
not hiding behind anything, and being that person who offers that value is inspirational. I got a audio from a friend today who was like, "Oh, I just want to say I'm so proud of you and thank you because I can count on you every day to be there on Facebook to uplift people and to give some type of value that helps support people, helps them to make themselves better."
Mm-hmm.
I thought about that the other day. I thought, when I was watching, before I made the decision,
Mm-hmm.
that was one of the things, like, she's there every day. Every day you showed up, I would see you on Facebook, whether I was looking at your page or not. It would
Mhm.
pop up, and I'm like, wow.
Multiple times a day.
Yeah, every day there was always great value in what you were putting out there. I mean, I remember even just, well, you still do it when you put the healthier foods out and stuff like that. So I hear you, and I've
Mhm.
seen you do it. So
Yep. So just follow that. What time are you leaving?
So I'll take a shower.
So I think what I'm gonna do is
When we come back, I gotta be at the doctor's.
no, I'm gonna drive down and take the girls and Cassandra,
Oh.
and then I'll ride back with you and let them take my car back so they won't have to stay as long. Okay?
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, and then we can just be there.
You can ride back. So how's Cassandra getting home?
Across
One of
that
us.
bridge when come
Yeah.
to it. Sandra might be on the sofa. Who knows?
So so what we'll do is just get started doing these basic things right here. I'm telling you, this is where it all starts, and then I'll add some more in. But these things right here will help you to make more money next week.
Yeah.
They really will.
I see that. Makes sense.
Because people are going to ask you, here's the other thing too. Do not feel like I gave my testimony today, I told my story today, I can't tell it tomorrow. You need to be known for your story.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah. Like Kenya and I, Tammy, we know Bob Proctor's story because almost every video he tells it the same way. You know Bob Proctor, right?
Mm-hmm.
He tells it about what Think and Grow Rich did to change his life and working at the fire station, making $4,000 a year. And, he was broke and he was sick and meeting the guy. I mean, he just, almost every video, he tells the story.
That's how I am with Jim Long.
I was just going to
I
say
listened
him.
to him so many times.
Is that a whole chicken?
Mm-hmm. So you got to learn from that.
Yeah.
You might not say it the exact same way, but people need to know I was dealing with this issue and I got some information. Now I'm prescription free. Is my goal to stay that way? These used to be my numbers. Now these are my numbers. This is what I used to be taking. And now, I'm not taking, this anymore.
Mm.
And this was my journey and this was my process. And, because the people who see you don't think it's the same people who see you all the time.
Right.
If you have an audience of thousands of people, very few people are actually seeing you. And then when the people who do see you, when you say it the next time, it's not going to necessarily be the same people.
That makes sense.
And there's a lot of people behind the scenes that are watching, never commenting,
Mm-hmm.
That's true too.
never
Yeah.
calling you, never speaking with you, never saying anything.
They just are there to be inspired in some way.
I've got people that's been watching me for years, more than a year,
I
like
bet.
2 and 3 years.
I bet.
And I may only talk to them once a year, but that's the first thing out of their mouth.
And
I've been watching you.
one day, they will call you and do some business with you.
Mhm. That makes sense.
Bring that little piece over here.
You want a piece?
Just
I
cut
got
it.
one of them sandwiches from Sprouts.
Okay, cut me a little
There's
teeny
some of
piece.
it.
Yeah.
You can cut what you want.
No, just cut me a little. Where is it?
So,
Get out of here.